This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Going to hand this off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. That gain makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. Breaking tackles. Across the 40. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Sees an opening. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 25. Early in this game, that's the kind of play the Buckeyes expect from their elite running back. Great lineage at this school from running back position. This guy's another one of them.
Chris, you just look at their last three national championship winning teams. You had Junkin and Henderson on the last championship. You had Ezekiel Elliott running through all those teams en route to a title. Maurice Clarett in that great Miami title game. If you're going to win a championship with the Buckeyes, you better run the football well.
Looking for a gap. It's Rogers. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, third down in the red zone. Can they convert? Can he make it to the marker? He's got room to run. Look out. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
That's just a tremendous job up front. This offensive line doing work. This blocking scheme is perfect. That's a great run, setting them up for first and goal. This running back continues to do well. I'm so impressed with this offense overall, but in particular what they're doing in the run game.
The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Coming up, second down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Really good run by that running back. I thought he was going to get into the end zone. Why not reward him? Go right back to this guy. He's the hot hand. Give him the ball. He'll punch it in.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. Third down and goal. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, to me, this is not a terribly difficult decision. I think you go for this here on fourth down. Even if you don't get it in the end zone, they've got to start their first possession of the game inside their own 3. I think that's a win for you. You go for the 6 right here.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. The coach trusts his offense, and it pays off with a fourth down touchdown. A bold play, Joe, here early in this monster game.
And you can see just how much that means to that offense, not only getting into the end zone, but as you stated, the belief from their coach. That belief, that momentum, that will sustain in this game.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick throw to the left. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 20. And he steps out at the 8, a crucial takeaway.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? In the red area, it's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving. And these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. First and 10 now for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Running back has it on a screen now. Past the 30. Look out, he's got space ahead. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Goal line formation for the defense. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Irish, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. And they get set now to try the PAT. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's got it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he's swarmed quickly. It's a sack. And the defense comes up with the football.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. 1st down for their offense.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Oh, goodness, you cannot make that throw. I think this is a product of that pass rush. Chris, they're making life difficult on him, and they're speeding up his internal clock. So he's letting that ball go, but he's not seeing the defense. He throws it into double coverage. Ball could have been intercepted if you really think about it, all because of that pass rush and what they're doing to the quarterback on a snap-in and snap-out basis.
The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Back to pass. It's Carr. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With sure hands, it's Jackson.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a 1st down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
There's a 1st and 10 play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mobley. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. To the air. It's Carr. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so. And now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the third quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play-action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense, and allowing the corner to get in there and try to break this thing up.
Shotgun formation here on third down. It's reeled in. It's Jackson. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Will not be brought down. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. First down and 10. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Now Notre Dame will spend their second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pass. It's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, I think they're just putting a lot of faith in their quarterback here. In this field position, you've got to believe that you're going to complete this ball. To take a shot down the field in this situation, I don't love it. You've got to try to throw something that you know you can get the first down, move the chains, and establish the drive. Here, you're likely just going to punt this ball away.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Open field ahead. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty. and take the yardage. Looks like one more play here before halftime. To the air, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Quick pass, the catch is made. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Caught over the middle. It's Graham. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Carr. The pressure's on. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. And it's a bunch formation. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. No, the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. And wow, it's good from 59 yards away.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive ball. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're going to run it here. Fights through a tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Second down play coming up. Handoff running right. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read that encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
And they pick up the first on the ground. He's got some speed, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Here he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. There was no catching him that time. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the PAT to go up 28-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that previous play. Tailback with another carry.
Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. 2nd and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got 3rd down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that 2nd and short, not just giving up the 1st down.
Ohio State is on top here, Joel. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Sweep.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joe, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done, but that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches. They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
And it's a direct snap. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down.
The running back's best friend, hand the football off, move the chains. You don't have to do anything. It's totally mindless. You don't have to make a decision. You just get back into the huddle and you look at your teammates and you say, good job, boys. Let's keep it going.
Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Carr. Pulls it in. It's Mobley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios. Nice completion for a first down, but in a two-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game. On
first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call, great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Ohio State offense onto the field. He keeps it on a design run. And that run produces a decent gain. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. The decision to make here, what are they going to do on this second down? Second down after that run on the previous play. Chewing clock with the running game. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Now Notre Dame will spend their second timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Irish now use their third and final timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
To be tackled at the 21, and it's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Back to throw. It's Carr. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third down, he drops to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Solid gain. They'll spot him out at the 35. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are